Okay, so are you ready to jump into another deep dive?
Always. Where are we headed today?
Well, this time we're teleporting ourselves to Lilongwe, Malawi.
Ooh, Malawi. I've heard great
Me
things.
too. And actually, we asked you guys for some recommendations on must-see spots in Lilongwe, and let me tell you, you delivered.
Awesome. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive in.
Okay, so we're working off this list called Five Must-Go Places in Lilongwe, and our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to help our listeners figure out how to spend their precious time in the city.
You mean like prioritize their visit, right?
Exactly. Or maybe, if they're not planning a trip anytime soon, at least we can get their travel gears turning.
Sounds like a plan. I always love daydreaming about new destinations.
Okay, first up on the list is the Lilongwe Wildlife Centre. And get this place is Malawi's only wildlife sanctuary.
Really? Wow, that's surprising for a country like Malawi.
Right. I thought so too. And it's not just like your average zoo.
Yeah, what makes it different?
Well, it's actually focused on rescuing and rehabilitating animals.
Oh, wow, that's so much more than a zoo. That's amazing.
Isn't that cool? They're all about giving these animals a second chance.
And I bet there are some incredible stories there. Like how they rescued the animals, what they're doing to help
Oh,
them.
absolutely. Just imagine the transformations. And speaking of amazing experiences, they even have a program where you can feed orphaned bush babies.
Wait, are you serious? Bush babies? Those adorable little guys with the big eyes?
The one and only. Can you picture it? Bottle feeding a tiny primate? My heart just melted.
Oh, that would be incredible. I would love to do that.
Right. And then after you're done cuddling all the cute baby animals, you can switch gears completely and hit the sanctuary's nature trails.
So, like, you go from wildlife to hiking in the same place. That's pretty cool.
Right. Two completely different experiences all rolled into one. Talk about getting the most out of your visit.
I like the way they think.
Mm.
Okay, what's next on our Lilongwe adventure?
Okay, this one's a bit of a history lesson. We're going to the Kamuzu Mausoleum.
A mausoleum, huh? Sounds intriguing. Whose mausoleum is it?
Well, it's dedicated to Malawi's first president, Kamuzu Banda.
Kamuzu Banda. Okay, confession time. I don't know a lot about Malawian history. Give me the lowdown.
So Kamuzu Banda was a pretty complex guy. I mean, he was super important, right? He led Malawi to independence, but he also, his rule was kind of controversial. Some people loved him, some people, well, not so much.
That's interesting. What made him so controversial?
Well, for one thing, he was a physician. Like, he studied medicine in the U.S. before he went back to Malawi to get involved in politics.
Wow, a doctor turned president. That's quite the career change.
Right. So visiting his mausoleum is kind of like stepping back in time.
Yeah.
You get a glimpse into his world, the era he lived in. It's more than just a tomb. It's a historical landmark.
It's like a window into the past. You can almost feel the way of history there.
Yeah.
I'm getting curious about this Kamuzu Banda now.
I know, right? There's always a story behind these places, so much more than meets the eye.
I'm starting to see that. Every stop on this list is full of surprises. What's up next?
Okay, ready for something a little more, lively?
Bring it on. After a history lesson and some wildlife encounters, I'm ready for something different.
All right, next up, we're hitting the Lilongwe Craft Market.
Now you're talking. I love a good market. What kind of crafts are we talking about here? Like, what can we expect to find?
Oh, everything you can imagine. We're talking intricate wood carvings, textiles bursting with color, hand-painted pottery, unique jewelry. It's a feast for the senses.
Oh, I can practically see it now. All those vibrant colors, the energy of the market, the smells, the sounds.
And don't forget the haggling. You've got to be ready to bargain for a good deal.
Oh, I love a good haggle.
Yeah.
It's all part of the experience. And it's a great way to connect with the local artisans.
Yeah.
Hear their stories, learn about their craft.
For sure. It's all about that personal connection, right?
Yeah.
And of course, it's the perfect place to pick up some truly authentic souvenirs. Something special to remember your trip by.
Definitely. I'm already making a mental list of all the things I want to bring back. All right, what's next? After all that shopping and haggling, I think I'll need a break.
I hear ya. Our next stop is just the place for that. Get ready for some peace and quiet at the Lilongwe Nature Sanctuary.
Ah, a sanctuary. Sounds like just what the doctor ordered after all the hustle and bustle in the market. What kind of sanctuary is it?
It's like an oasis in the middle of the city, with hiking trails winding through these lush landscapes, fresh air, just a totally serene vibe.
Okay, I'm already feeling more relaxed just thinking about it. Peaceful hikes, surrounded by nature. Yes, please. What kind of wildlife can we expect to see there?
Oh, they say it's a haven for bird watchers, so definitely keep an eye out for all kinds of colorful birds. I mean, Malawi's known for its amazing bird diversity.
Bird watching, huh?
Hmm.
I've never tried it, but it sounds really peaceful. I could definitely see myself getting into that, just quietly observing nature, listening to the sounds of the birds.
Right. It's all about slowing down, taking in the beauty of the natural world. It's a nice contrast to the energy of the market, right?
Definitely. I'm loving the variety of this list. It's got a little something for everyone. Okay, what's the final stop on our Lilongwe adventure?
Last but definitely not least, we're going to the Kumbali Cultural Village.
A cultural village. I love it. This list really does have it all. What can we expect to experience there?
Get ready for an immersive cultural experience. Think traditional dances, live music, and a chance to learn about Malawian customs and traditions firsthand.
Sounds amazing. I always try to experience the local culture when I travel. It's the best way to get a sense of a place, don't you think? What kind of dances and music are we talking about? Anything specific?
Well, honestly, I don't want to spoil the surprise. I think it's better to just go in with an open mind and be ready to soak it all in. But I will say this, it's a celebration of Malawi's rich heritage, a vibrant expression of their culture.
I love that. And I'm all for embracing the unknown. All right, so we've covered wildlife, history, markets, nature, and now culture. This deep dive into Lilongwe has been incredible. I feel like I've already gotten a taste of what the city has to offer.
Seriously, from adorable bush babies to the legacy of a doctor-turned-president, from the bustling energy of the market to the tranquil sanctuary and the vibrant cultural village, Lilongwe really does have it all.
It does. So much to explore and experience. It's making me want to book a flight right now.
Cool.
So tell me, which of these places has captured your imagination? What part of Lilongwe are you most excited to explore?